Do you remember when the modders in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator were able for the first time to like change the color of a unit's clothes? Well, we've come a long way, and now Fern has figured out how to import the models of buildings into Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Starting with this blue building right here. I love the reflection in the windows, even though there's nothing to reflect. It's kind of cool. And there's also something going on in this room. Is that a fireplace? Blue building over here with pandas on the front, and the pandas are doing things that we shall not speak about. Then we have a red building. I love the detail in the brick. Looks really, really cool. After that, we have some medieval buildings. I really like these stained glass windows in these buildings. They're very nice. I love the roof. I love the fact that I can actually add buildings to any map that I want in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. 2-story, kind of cool. Then we have a church, because why not? Beautiful clock tower. Fantastic. Apparently it is 3 o'clock all the time in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Then we have these lumps of green poo, aka cabbages. I don't know about you. I would not want to eat these cabbages, especially because this one kind of has a face and it's weird. After that, we have a well. Very cool. Little medieval well, but the piece de la resistance, the big one, is this right here. This Colosseum. And we're going to have some epic battles in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator inside this Colosseum that is not quite to scale. I'll show you in a second. So one thing about these buildings, you can go through them all. Watch, ready? There's no collision detection on any of these buildings, which is fine. You just fly through the buildings. Just keep flying. Boom, 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 until you hit this thing. This Colosseum has collision detection, so you can put units in the stands and have a grand melee in the middle. It's gonna be a ton of fun. Now, the really cool thing about these buildings is we can build little scenarios. For example, we have a beautiful medieval village here. You can see we have a wonderful walkway. You can go this way through the streets of the medieval building, and it's very pretty and gorgeous. All these different medieval buildings. You come to this intersection, you can go left or you can go right. You can go left, right to the church, or you can go right. You can go around and enjoy a beautiful stroll through the medieval village until we get to the church that is being defended by the knights. The knights are defending the church, including its holy healers and His Majesty the King, defending the church from the invading hordes of evil Vikings. Well, in this scenario, they're evil. In their eyes, they're not evil at all. They are the Vikings ready to pillage this village and take control of everything to defeat the king, his armies, and go and get that church in the distance. There's only one problem with these buildings. They're not to scale. Look how massive the tabs units are compared to the building. Look how big these tabs units are against that church. They need to like jack the scale on these buildings to make them to scale. I mean, yes, it looks like these healers maybe can walk through the door, maybe not. They're almost small enough, but something like His Majesty, he ain't fitting through those doors. That's not going to happen. So let's have the berserkers attack the village while the knights try and protect them. Full speed. Let's go. And we've encountered our first issue. The berserkers don't care about your buildings. They don't care about your village. They're pillaging on their way straight through the walls. It looks cool. Same with the knights. The knights don't care. They're going straight through all the buildings. It is a cool layout. But if only they had collision detection, then you could really make your own really cool battles involving all these buildings. In go the berserkers, trying to take down the knights, trying to take down the squires as the healers heal His Majesty. You have ice archers in the distance, and the Jarl is about to make his appearance. His Majesty the King being healed by the healers, destroying the berserkers. In comes the Jarl. Can the Jarl and the archers take down His Majesty with all these healers in the background? Now, if only the archers wouldn't shoot their own Jarl, this wouldn't be a problem. But the king, with his healers, is too powerful. And there's a couple berserkers hiding down in here. Why is the king black? Oh, he's being frozen. Now, he's not near his archers. He's not near his healers. Can the ice archers kill the king before the healers catch up? That's a great question. Where are the healers? Have you guys seen the healers? What happened to them? Did a berserker get back here and like take them out? Are they stuck? I don't know where the heals went, guys. I think the berserkers, these archers might, just might, take down His Majesty. If they keep him slow enough and not let him swing too fast, maybe the archers have enough damage to take down His Majesty. I don't know. He's getting in one step at a time. Slowly, ever so slowly. He might pull it off. And then over here, His Majesty gonna give this guy, just picture this giant king emerging from a building. That's terrifying. That's nightmare fuel. It's like Attack on Titan, but worse. How much HP does he have? Oh, guys, look at this king's HP. Are you kidding me? You think you're gonna stop me? I'm the king.
I am His Royal Majesty the King. Thou shalt bow down to me, peasant. Peasant. There you go.
We have a new situation here. The farmers are defending their homes. What we have here, we've added in this one red building. I wanted to include a red building. It's a little out of place, and we added a beautiful well. This is the only of the newer style buildings in the area. We've added a couple of wells and also a couple of plots of vegetables kind of hiding in there, trying to make them seem realistic. Plots of vegetables here. We added a couple of houses here along the road. We've added more vegetables and more wells, hiding more vegetables back there, another well, and maybe another little house here in the back alongside the road. We have the farmers protecting themselves, protecting their home, protecting their crops from the evil invading Romans, because that's what you do. You have Romans attack, and you have a Roman phalanx and Spartans and Zeus, the god himself, the god of evil, the god of anger and hatred, which is totally not true. But it is Zeus and his ancient Romans and Spartans versus modern day farmers with Bob Ross. Bob Ross pushing carts of farmers, bearded farmers, and hobbits. Because in modern times, we have Bob Ross and hobbits against ancient Zeus and Spartans. Why not? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Battle commence. Bob Ross is pushing his friends. Wow. They're just shoving everyone forward into the phalanx. Go, Bob Ross. Push that phalanx. Get smote by Zeus, Bob Ross. Oh, we have potion sellers too. I forgot about that. We brought drugs to the fight because the ancient Romans have no clue how to fight drugs. Modern day drugs are crazy. Modern day drugs will mess you up. However, modern day people don't have a god to fight. And the Romans are doing work on the farmers. Are they ever? Our evil farmer empire is going to pull it off, guys. The potion sellers are our only hope, but Zeus is too powerful. The side of evil will defeat the modern day farmers because lightning bolts are more powerful than drugs. It's just the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. It is time to use the Colosseum to bring the fights to your entertainment, for your entertainment, to this beautiful location. We are going to pit all sorts of units against each other here in the Colosseum to see who will be victorious in the battles. For our test run, we're gonna have a couple of clubbers, and you can see them. They're walking down these seats, and again, they're not quite to scale. Guys, look how these are clubber giants. If we get in close here, right? If I just take this moment right here, these are clubber giants, right? If you look, just look, and you see the seats, and you see the little holes where the units are supposed to come out of, right? This is where your enemies come out of, right? And then in here, you have rows and rows of seating for people to sit down and watch the fight. If you're sitting in the seats and you're watching this fight, these quote-unquote giant clubbers are like 50 feet in the air, but they're not. They're regular size. It's just a tiny, tiny arena. Let the fight commence in the arena as we sit in the crowd and enjoy the fight. And boom, the blue unit crushed the red unit. I love the concept. Just make it so much bigger. The fight that everyone wanted. Squires versus samurai. Knights versus samurai in the ring of death. The ring of entertainment. The Roman Colosseum. You can see the samurai over here getting kind of ruined by the squires. And in fact, over on this side, the squires are doing a really good... Oh my... What just happened? If you needed more proof that the scale is off, look at how big these horses are. So we're gonna have 5 cavalry on each side charge into the center of this very tiny arena, and they're gonna go at it, and this is gonna be awesome. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. In go the horses, slow-mo, and they get close to each other, and then all of a sudden they realize, wait a minute, there's something to charge at. They pull back and they into each other, and now we have a melee of death, destruction, and mayhem as the cavalry go flying through the sky. The arena is such a good idea. It's such a good concept. I just want it to be bigger. I just want it to be bigger. Is that too much to ask? I've done a bad. This is probably a mistake. So I can't move the camera any further than this, but all I can do is I can summon ranged units on top of this arena, and if they fall into the water, they die. Oh, this is a bad idea, but I can't wait to try. Hold on. Okay. I've put 6 Huachas on each side. If they fall into the water, they die. What have I done? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Huachas are there. They're all kind of flopping around, and they're oh no, the people are falling off. The ground is not stable enough for the Huachas. No, oh, they're firing. Oh, this is bad. Oh, yes. Did we lose any? Did any hit any? Like, how many are left alive? Oh, there's a lot left alive. I just saw a whole bunch of Huachas get reloaded. And now they're firing at each other again, but the problem is they can't really aim at each other because of the angles and all the uneven ground. All right, new idea. Now we have ballistas. Maybe they can aim at each other a little bit better. Here we go. Ballistas. They seem to be aiming at each other good. Let's go. Fire. Do it. Do it. Okay, not bad, not bad. A couple ballistas knocked off. You can see things in the water floating around in the water. Couple of ballistas are still going, ready to fire. This ballista's falling over. You can see people plopping into the water. Not bad. I wish I can get the camera closer, but the invisible wall is preventing me from getting any closer to the fight. And the blue team is victorious in our water arena battle.